Alright guys, welcome back to Addictive Ordnance. Today I've got an 1873 Springfield Trapdoor rifle to share with you guys. Just got this rifle in, hot off the UPS truck just a couple hours ago. Really excited about it. I already have an 1884 Springfield Trapdoor, and for you guys that know a little bit about these trapdoors, or just if you know a lot about them even, there are a couple of different variants of the trapdoor. The 73 is going to be your first official variant. There's some conversions and stuff before that took place, but the 73 is going to be the first, I guess, majorly adopted version from what I understand. And if I'm incorrect, you can feel free to correct me for sure. Again, I'm just an amateur collector, historian, and things of that nature, so by no means an expert. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. But anyway, this is a 73 Springfield Trapdoor, what we have here. One quick way that you can tell it's 73 or an 84 or whatever is the 73s are going to have this ramp style sight here, guys, and I'll actually bring it over here where you can kind of see that a little bit better. If you take a look at the rifle, you see how it has that ramp style sight to it here. Excuse me. If you take a look at an 84, you'll notice it has more of it's like a ladder type sight, or it's kind of it's a flat sight. It's not really like this. So this is going to be what your 73 typically looks like. When in regards to these trapdoors. Now, the trapdoor rifle it was a really cool time in history. It didn't serve that long. It served from 1873 that is, to about 1893 when we adopted the Krag Jorgensen rifle, which was a bolt gun. But anyway, this didn't serve very long, but it was a really important advancement in the military, in the U.S. military. It's the first time that we adopted, or that we had a rifle that fired a self-contained metallic cartridge. This is actually a 4570 case for anybody who's unsure or hasn't ever seen one. And just to give you a comparison, this is a 300 blackout if anybody's familiar with that, and this is the 4570. So quite a large difference in case size there. So cool thing about this was it was a self-contained cartridge. It had its own bullet, powder, and everything in it, and it has a primer on the back. No need for a musket cap or anything. Huge advancement for the time. Before this, in the Civil War and things like that, we were doing, the 1861, 1863 pattern Springfield rifle muskets and smoothbore muskets and things like that, the Enfield P53 and things like that, where you had to have a powder, ball, or mini ball, minier ball, or and then a musket cap. It wasn't as simple as just grabbing your metallic cartridge, tossing that in, cocking a hammer, and going. You had to do your powder, your charge, your ball, and then you had to put your musket cap on there, and that took quite a bit of time. A good soldier, they say, was able to get off about 3 shots a minute. They were well practiced in that. Now with this, and for anybody who's unfamiliar, it's called a trapdoor because if you go here, you put it on half cock. That's what I usually do. Put it on half cock, reach here and grab this lever, and you have a door that pops up, just like that. And that's going to be your trapdoor. So you can imagine. This is, all you have to do is this to load. You slide your rounds in, put your door down, you go to full cock, and you're ready to fire. Now, you can imagine how many more rounds, how much more efficient this would be, rather than the old style, put the powder in, the ball in, put the cap in, and then have to fire and have to do it all over again. This is just simply changing rounds in and out. So there's no telling how many shots a good soldier could get off in a minute with this rifle, and this is a huge change. Now, again, like I said, this was adopted in 73 by the U.S. military, but that doesn't mean we didn't have metallic cartridges before then, because we did. If you think back to the Civil War, was in the 1860s, to 1865, we had the Henry repeating rifle in 1860, the 1860 Henry, which could hold 15 or 16 shots of ammo there. The problem is, from what I understand, the military was concerned that the soldiers would be wasting the ammo and not using the ammo wisely, so they wanted to keep them on more of a single shot, kind of conserve your ammo mindset, like with the musket. You had to make all those shots count. You had to load each one by hand. With the Henry rifle, you could just load up 15 or 16 and just run that lever all day long. Like I said, it's the rifle you could load on Sunday and shoot all week. So this is a huge advancement for the time, guys. Just a really huge piece of technology. It didn't serve that long, but it was around for a good period of time. It was around during the Indian Wars, which is really one thing that attracted me to this rifle. This is an 1873 Springfield. This particular rifle was manufactured in 1876, and I can tell that by the serial number here. So the cool thing to me is you know, maybe this was used in the Indian Wars, who knows? Pretty cool to think about it like that. It does have some really interesting character marks on it. It's got some really interesting stock markings that I haven't seen before. Again, I'm by no means a trapdoor expert. I'm just kind of a novice collector, amateur historian, just a guy that loves to shoot and loves guns. But you know, who knows, maybe this was used in the Indian Wars. You know, who knows what kind of history this thing has to it, guys. But I just wanted to bring it to you, let you check it out. I'm gonna do some shooting with it on Sunday. Gonna shoot some of my hand loads. I'm gonna shoot black powder hand loads of mine. I'm gonna shoot some trapdoor safe smokeless loads probably as well. Not many of those, probably gonna stick most of the black powder. I'm gonna shoot some 2FG loads, standard 60 grain load, light load. I'm gonna just shoot at some various targets. I'm gonna try to get some footage of that, post it up for you guys to check that out. But I'm gonna take you for a quick walk around on the rifle real fast, guys. I'm gonna let you get out of here, so bear with me, we'll get that walk around going. All right, guys, here we are with the 1873 Springfield Trapdoor. Just gonna take you guys for a quick little tour. If you look back here, starting on the butt plate, we've got a really interesting marking. We have the standard US marking here, but if you look, it's really hard to tell, but here we do have, maybe we can just make them out. We have, looks like 4 letters. Looks like it says COM, maybe Connecticut. I'm not really sure. We have a B14 here as well. I'm not too sure what that means either. Just kind of looking, just kind of in the process of researching it right now. And of course, we have our standard US Springfield 1873 there. Take a look up here, guys. Open up the breech here. You can see we have our serial number. It's going to be a 64248, telling me this was made in 1876, of course. The rifle is unloaded. Continue to tour around here. We can see we have our standard mark in here. We've got model 1873, eagle head over the arrows, and US. Really, really cool. Just a beautiful look to this metal over the years, guys. Just a really beautiful browning. Not rust, no pitting or anything like that. Just really beautiful coloring. Here we have our 73 style sight. This is kind of a volley fire sight as well. It has a adjustment here for your different elevations, and it goes all the way from, let's see, we have, take a look here, guys, if you can see that. We have our markings on here, our hash marks. We go all the way up to about, looks like 1,100 yards perhaps. So that's a really optimistic, you know, to be accurate in that range. It's really, really cool that these guys were doing that kind of stuff back then. Just a beautiful look to that metal, guys. Here we have a character mark here, is what I like to call these. You know, who knows where these came from. It's just really, really neat. Got quite a few up here near the muzzle. Really, really beautiful markings on here. Again, that is an original 1873 type clean rod. Not sure if it's original to this rifle. Same with the sling here. I'm not 100% on that, but it is really cool. They're both there. Just really, really beautiful rifle, guys. Bear with me, I'll take you on a quick look on the other side. And here we are, guys, on the left-hand side of the rifle. I'll take you on a quick tour here. If we come up here onto the wrist of the rifle, near the wrist, we have a really interesting mark. We've got the letter S, number 1, and letter C. Again, I'm not sure what that means. I haven't seen those on a rifle on one of these before. So really, really neat. Up here, we've got our standard VP over the eagle head with the focus P under there. Really, really cool. We've got our hash marks here on the side of the sight as well. Just really beautiful metal on here, guys. Really, really beautiful aging. Come up here, we've got some really interesting looking character marks here on the side. Really, really nice here and here. Just, you know, if these things could talk, guys, who knows what they could tell us. But just a really beautiful rifle, guys. Just wanted to show that to you really quick and just let you guys check it out. Maybe there's somebody here who's never seen one. Again, this is an 1873 Springfield Trapdoor. There's your trapdoor there. Really, really cool, guys. I do appreciate you joining me for this one. Just a really beautiful rifle, guys. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that look at an 1873 Springfield Trapdoor. Again, this is an original. It's not a reproduction or anything. This is the real deal here. This is just about a 150-year-old rifle and still in beautiful condition, very shootable, in excellent shape. Definitely saw some form of service, perhaps some type of extensive combat. I'm not really sure. Still in the process of researching it, but I do appreciate you guys joining me for this one. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section. I do read every comment. If you like the video, drop a like for me. If you dislike it as well, if you would. Just any feedback helps, guys. I'm just trying to do the best I can here. Again, I apologize for the quality of the video. I'm just doing these by myself, you know, after work when I have time and stuff. I'd like to have more time dedicated to these, but we'll have to see how it goes. Do appreciate each and every one of you guys that stopped by. I hope you learned something. Maybe if I got anything wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comments. I'm always wanting to learn more about these. I just love firearms and history, and just love it all, guys. Feel free to comment and let me know about anything down there. And keep a lookout for some videos coming up. I'm gonna do some shooting videos and put those up for you guys to check out. We can do some reloading videos or whatever you guys want to see. Just let me know if there's something you have in mind. If you have any suggestions or videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you dropping by. Appreciate you checking everything out. Have a good one. Be safe and just keep on shooting, guys. Take it easy.